Alright everybody, I'm back, and I'm going to be opening something very special today. I've always had an interest in retro games, always liked retro games, so this is pretty cool for me to finally get around to getting, and it is... wait for it. Tetris on NES. Yes, this is a new copy of Tetris on NES. Hasn't been opened. Well, I opened it once to take a look inside, but other than that, has not been opened to make sure it was a real copy and everything, that it actually had the Nintendo Power insert. So yeah, this is a completely legit box. You can see it's NES version. It's completely real, not even European, Japanese. No, this is NTSC. Version 1. This is actual game. So let's take a look inside. So I haven't actually read through the Nintendo Power insert and stuff. So here's the original Nintendo Power insert. This thing is older than me. So let's see. So yeah. Sadly, Nintendo Power was cancelled in like 2012. Its last issue was about Super Mario 3D World, I believe, but I'm not entirely sure. So, yeah, you can know this thing's old because it's advertising a tip about Zelda 1, and somehow in this save, this person has 999 rupees. They have A keys, and they have... or no, they have 0 keys and they have 11 bombs. I was about to say, keys? A? How do you have A keys? That's not even a number. Okay, so... guessing this is gonna have a... yep, it has a mailing sheet. Here's another screenshot of Super Mario Brothers 2. And... yeah, showing the Birdo egg tip. I knew that one in the advanced version when I was younger. Yeah. This thing is long gone. It's just kind of a collector's item now. And you can see also inside this box there's a few other things. So we have this spacer. I'm actually going to put the spacer back inside the box because I don't want it to be damaged, and it's also really good for holding the cartridge on its own. And I believe that if I stick the cartridge inside, it'll actually stand up, so... yep. Well, it doesn't stand up here. It would stand up on a shelf, like a bookshelf, next to other NES games, but yeah, it's just a neat little spacer. I'll look at the cartridge later. So, here's another really old Nintendo Power insert. I just think these are cool. That's why I specifically went for the Nintendo Power insert, and this one looks to be a poster because it's printed way... ooh, this is a really old Nintendo Power poster. I'm gonna be careful with it, but, I'm not gonna be, overly careful because this thing's old, but it's not like Magnavox Odyssey old. I'm gonna have to be really careful when I get my Magnavox Odyssey, because if I get that, it's possible that when I open the manual for that thing, it'll completely fall apart. Because the Magnavox Odyssey is way older than me. That thing's from, 1973, so... yeah, that's probably gonna fall apart when I take it out of the box. We have all these old games. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, not Punch-Out. Yeah, this was before they lost the license. Ooh, this is quite the trip for retro gaming history. And, I'll tell you the prices after. But it wasn't terribly expensive. Legend of Zelda, I was actually planning to get Legend of Zelda, but Legend of Zelda is actually even more expensive. It's like over $90 for the original game. So now, probably one of the best parts of games. You don't see this in games anymore. Again, confirming that it's a USA region. This is the Tetris Instructions. So, right, I'm just laughing at myself because it just seems kind of crazy how this game of an instruction manual for Tetris, when these days, if you try to teach someone how to play Tetris, they'd think you're crazy. Funny how times change. Alright, so, yeah, I don't need to explain very much, but yeah, this just shows you how to play Tetris. I mean, there's not much else to say. I actually would try playing this game, except the unfortunate part is that I do not have currently an NES right now, but I got this for the collector's value, not necessarily to play the game right out of the box, because I can emulate Tetris. I'm about to get a Genesis Mini which will come with Tetris, so that's kind of cool. So I'm just going to put those over there. I'm going to put those back in the box very soon. So now let's look at the actual cartridge itself. So there's also this... the sound from styrofoam is horrid. Get this back in the box, please. I don't even know where that was, but that's a disgusting and awful sound, and I hate it. So here's the game. This is Tetris. I can also prove it's new because if you look down in here, I'm gonna up the exposure a little bit. But if you look down in here, you can see no dust, no damage, nothing. Just your basic connector pins. So yeah, no damage. Has some glaringly obvious warnings. Do not store in extreme temperatures. Do not immerse in water. Do not clean with benzene, thinner, alcohol, or other such solvents. Aw, Nintendo, you ruined my night's plans. I was gonna dip this game into a bucket of vodka and water and put it in the freezer as a centerpiece. Ah, shame on you, Nintendo. This cartridge is actually really small. I have, like, tiny hands, and this cartridge is only barely bigger than my hand. Feels good to be holding, like, the first actual Tetris game on console. That's pretty cool. This is comparatively one of the most common retro versions of Tetris. If I ever find a Sega Tetris arcade cabinet or a Tengen Tetris cartridge, that would be cool. I don't think I know anyone who owns either of those, so I can't get them either. But yeah, that is Tetris, and I think this is actually really damn cool. Like, honestly, it feels so good to finally have an actual decent retro game collectible that I can open. I'm not going to open Glover because it's too expensive, and it's also sealed in an acrylic case, and I don't want to break the acrylic. But yeah, I'm just going to get everything up in here for a group photo, going to line everything up for one last shot, and here we go. So, this is all we got. We get the box, we get the manual, we get the Nintendo Power mailing sheet, and we get the Nintendo Power poster. Whew, this is amazing. And I'm happy to have this in my collection. I'm not sure where I'm going to put the Nintendo Power poster yet. I'm going to put it back in the box for now. But I don't know if I should actually hang up that poster or what. I don't want to risk it getting damaged. I wonder if there's like an easy way to like hang that thing up without damaging it. Also the creases, again, it's really old. I just don't want to mess any of this up. But yeah, thanks for experiencing this with me of Tetris NES. I think it's kind of cool. I'm planning to unbox more things, maybe even play them. I'm planning to get a Color TV Game 9, Magnavox Odyssey, Sega Genesis, Sega Saturn. There's a lot of things I have on my collecting list, but until next time, hopefully you'll find a copy of this for as cheap as I did. See y'all later.